This is Billy the Weather Guy live. So we have a blizzard coming. So be very careful out there. Tomorrow and through Wednesday. So, you want to heed a lot of caution. So heed caution on the roads. If you have any questions, please send them over, and we'll do that in a bit. But right now, we're going to talk about the weather. I'll read your questions. So we got a blizzard. So the temperature right now is 32.5 degrees. That's going to go down all the way till 25 tonight. It's going to go up to 30 tomorrow. Low 20, Wednesday high 26 and a low of 18. So, we're going to have lots of snow. The latest forecast right now, we got the blizzard warning. So the latest one I have, the blizzard warning says 12 to 24 inches currently. Maybe some ice could creep in, and we can have 2 inches per hour or even more, 3. The forecast has changed slightly. I'm going to talk about what really changed. So it didn't change dramatically. So what they were saying a little bit earlier today, they were saying, or what seemed likely, was 18, 24 inches, right? And it didn't seem possible for rain, snow, any of that kind of stuff to creep in. So what's happening is the trends of the models. So what's happening is the trends now is in New York City. It looks like New York City, part of Long Island, parts of New Jersey are going to get some sleet mixing in during the storm, some rain coming in to decreasing the snowfall amount. And it looks like some of that sleet, a little bit of sleet, ice kind of stuff like that, that wintry mix, could creep in to like southern Rockland County. So I'm going to put the map on and show you. So here is Google Maps right here. So we have southern Rockland County. So like right here, all the way down the bottom tip here in this little section, like down here, it looks like sleet, some ice could creep in here. And then some rain could definitely a good chance of rain creeping in New York City, here, here around Philadelphia, this kind of area, like all this. But up here, if you live in like northern Rockland County, we're talking Stony Point, we're talking Tompkins Cove up here, Orange County, you're good. You're gonna definitely get a lot of snow out of this if you live in northern Rockland. Anywhere in Orange County, practically. Westchester, a little iffy, because we got southern Westchester not going to get as much as northern Westchester. And then Putnam and places up here are going to get a lot. So Poughkeepsie, places around there. New Paltz, a lot of snow. So the trend is, the closer to the coast you are, the less snow you're going to get. Simple as that. So keep that in mind. If you live in Orange County, definitely good high chance of getting a foot or more. Rockland County, a little iffy, really in southern Rockland, southern Westchester. So I'll put up the snowfall picture thing. I'll show you the amounts right here. We got this impending nor'easter or a blizzard, either or. You can call it either thing. But here we're going to get probably blizzard conditions.
Melting snow.
So we got blizzard warnings posted for New Jersey, Pennsylvania, New York, Connecticut. Now Rhode Island has blizzard warnings, and Massachusetts was recently added. So there's some changes over the last couple hours as I'm doing it. A little bit of change. See, you can see there'll be some sleet creeping in the southern part, as we just discussed. So the snowfall amount has changed a little bit, not really a lot. But if you live on the coast, like right in, New York City, like right around the coast, you're gonna have a lot less snow than, your friends, your friends that live up in like Orange County, Putnam. So keep that in mind. A lot less snow the farther, the closer to the coast you are. So a blizzard is defined by falling snow or blowing snow that's already on the ground, 35-mile-per-hour winds or more, and visibility is 1/4 a mile or less for at least 3 hours or more. That is a blizzard. That is the definition. So Boston, Philadelphia, they already closed schools. Flight cancellations are already happening in a lot of major airports like New York, the Philadelphia, the Boston. A lot of these major cities, the airports in those cities are having cancellations. So please check your airline for what are they doing and what's happening. So check your airline for all that. Also, during the storm, you want to have your phone charged, a laptop, whatever it is. Keep all that stuff charged. If you have those rechargeable batteries, keep those charged. Have non-perishable food. Good idea to fill up the bathtub with hot water. So if the power goes out, the hot bathtub, there's a lot of hot water in there. That kind of helps to keep it a little bit warmer and a little bit, a little warmer in the house. So, it's good to have the bathtub full anyway, so with water. Have water bottles, hopefully you already went to the grocery store already, because if you go last minute, it's going to happen. There's not going to be much there left. So always go to the grocery store a few days earlier, just in case, Some people wait to the last minute, probably, because it could change, the forecast. So I guess that's why, or whatever. But yeah, so this storm, the snow is going to start at around midnight, so 12 a.m. Tuesday to 12 a.m. Wednesday. So 24 hours of snow, maybe like 23, 25, whatever. So about 24 hours of snow falling. So blizzard conditions are a possibility. We could have winds of, we're having 25 to 35 mile per hour winds with gusts over 50 or even 55. So we could have gusts around 40, 50, maybe even 60. So the close to, if you live in pretty close to the coast, you're going to have wicked winds. But if you live a little farther from the coast, it's not going to be as windy, a little bit less, but it's going to be a lot more snow. So, any questions? We're going to, What do you mean you can hear me again, Suzanne? Yeah, so the counties that are going to get the most snow, if you live in northern Rockland, if you live in Putnam, Orange, Dutchess, Ulster, Sylvan, you're going to have a lot of snow. If you live in southern Westchester, southern Rockland, you're going to not get as much. So if you live in northern Rockland, Stony Point, like Tompkins Cove up north, or in you live in Putnam, northern Westchester, you're going to get a lot of snow. So just keep that in mind if you live a little farther south. Power outages are definitely a possibility, so be very careful. I mean, make sure you have all the precautions and everything. And if you're going to go out during the storm, you might want to be very careful because there's going to be a lot of snow. So, if any questions, I will answer. And so far, none. Okay. The storm could undergo bombogenesis, which is meteorological speaking terms, which is a drop of pressure in 24 millibars in 24 hours. So the winter storm Stella could definitely bomb out, and if it did so, that really makes the storm really intense, and that's why they're saying it could bomb out to create those blizzard, conditions. So, storm could be pretty bad, so the power could definitely go out. So make sure you have all the safety precautions and all that. It's likely that we can get over a foot here, so be very careful. A little less very likely we can get a foot around here. You'll get a lot less snow if you live close to the coast. So if you live in southern Rockland, we're talking like West Nyack. We're talking. If you live in Piermont, Nyack, south Nyack, Nanuet, Westchester, we're talking White Plains, all around there. The forecast there could be sleet mixing in, like in Nyack and White Plains. There could be some sleet, rain, like ice and stuff like that mixing in. So that could make the snow totals. That makes the snow totals a little less. But if you live up here, Stony Point, Montrose, Cortland, Verplanck, Peekskill, Fort Montgomery, Cold Springs, up north like that, you'll get a lot more snow. So you can expect closer to the high end of what they're saying. No questions so far. So. Alright, since no one asked a single question, I'm just going to end the live stream here. So if you all of a sudden decide to put a question in, well, I'm ending it anyway, so. Sorry, So this has been Billy the Weather Guy. No questions. Sometimes this happens. Well, eventually, sometimes we have a question, some days we don't. So I'm going to end it here. Make sure you take all the precautions necessary and help your neighbors, help your friends. Well, help everyone nearby, especially, people right nearby. They need help. Make sure everyone in your neighborhood is safe, ready for this storm. So go to your neighbor, ask them if they're ready, even if you don't even know them, because sometimes you don't even know your neighbors, right? Even though they're right there. So go talk to your neighbors and make sure they're all ready, and make sure you take precautions. Make sure when you're all ready, ask them if they're ready, and then if they're not ready, well, oh well. So this has been Billy the Weather Guy. Take care, keep safe, try to help everyone nearby, and stay safe. Bye.